Charlotte just told me, I might sound cheesy, but Matt is the brother I would have loved to have. That's how we describe the relationship between
That's
the two
nice.
of
He's a great guy. He's a great guy. He's totally insane, but he's a great guy.
you. He said it kind of, you inspire him because you're one of the people in Hollywood who can really manage to bring together an amazing career and a good personal life. And he says, do you do it because you are committed?
Well, yeah, I mean, sure. That's the key to any successful personal life. I think you have to be committed to it. But I'm lucky. I'm very lucky. I have a great wife, and you know, we got beautiful kids, and we're very lucky.
So you got to play this new hero, and with a bunch of things in the back. And was that uncomfortable?
No, it wasn't bad. I mean, it wasn't. You know, it would take a long time to put it on in the morning. You know, they had to glue that whole thing to my head and do scars and all this makeup and stuff. So that would take a while. But the suit, they did a really good job building the suit, and it only weighed about 25 pounds. So you know, which isn't bad. So it was you know, when I originally looked at the artwork that Neil had done, and I thought it was going to be much worse, the experience, but it wasn't bad.
And of course, there was the experience of shooting in a different kind of environment, not the most pleasant one.
Yeah, no, that the second largest dump in the world was definitely not the greatest location, but you know, like anything, it was a great idea, like visually, and it was a great visual expression of, you know, Bill Fichtner's in a spacecraft that's a Bugatti. You know, it's like. So it's this opulence and wealth in the middle of this real, you know, impoverished area, and that is a great visual kind of illustration of what the whole movie's about.
I tried to, I told Neil, I would like to describe the genre that you're creating as a social sci-fi. Do you agree with that?
Well, I mean, Neil, I don't know what he said to that, but I know he doesn't want to make kind of message movies. That's not really what he wants to make. Really entertaining, you know, movies, but they're you know, they have to resonate with people, you know, and so I think thematically, you know, this kind of issue of people, the haves and the have-nots, is really interesting, and I think the way he chose to express it, I think, is really interesting.
And the ensemble he brought together, two big names in Hollywood, big names in Mexico, big names in Brazil, so
yeah.
That's even...
Yeah, he wanted, I mean, he said this idea of Earth where kind of the borders had dissolved, and we'd all kind of become almost one culture and one, you know, and he could have cast anybody in those roles, but no, he really wanted to, you know, to bring together. He wanted a Latin feel too, you know, where everyone was kind of mixing languages, and you know, that was all kind of by design.
I shift a little bit to a question. You know Italy very well. You spent a lot of time in 1999.
Yes.
And I'm trying to ask, of course, actors in Hollywood and actors in general, what they think about Italy today. So if you could compare what you know about Italy today with what you knew at that time when you shoot, what would you say?
What I know about Italy today is I want to go there more often. That's what, you know, since I've had the kids, I haven't been there a lot. But you know, I mean, I knew as a child, I knew nothing really. It was this magical place that I'd hear stories about. But it was really on Ripley that I got to know the country and all of the country, and travel all over and spend really, you know, 6 or 8 months there, and that was really special, incredibly special. I would love to get another job like that. Yeah.
That would be great.